Jeez, when did things get so heavy? Alright. Someone will come in eventually. Hopefully. I've got some, oh jeez. I've got some subscribers left. But, hope everyone's been well. I have been away from the table for a long time. And I am going to try and come back, slow and steady. Wins the race, I guess. I've got everyone along to do it with me, so welcome. Woo. Oh, we might have to lighten this up, guys. Oh, where did I leave that on? Too much, clearly. Jeez. Alright, let me get up the live chat on here as well so I can see if people want to comment. Oh. It's very heavy for a warm-up. What have we got? We'll get there. Yeah, we'll get there. This isn't going to be a very entertaining video for the first 2 minutes by the looks of it. Oh, jeez. Let's lighten that load. I cannot handle that weight right now. Too much. Let's chip it apart. That's 2. That's another chip it apart. Okay, let's take those off. Hopefully that lowers it down. Alright. Anyone watching yet? Do say hello if you are in the chat. Oi, here we go. I think my phone just connected to the internet. Wi-Fi. Turn on the Wi-Fi. Got it. Maybe I made it too light. Alright, where are we? Bam. See if I am live. It says I'm live there. Am I live here? Let's make sure that that's live. Where are we? Oh, apparently I am live. Who knew? Hello. I can see that someone was on board. That's probably me. Alright, turn that down, that way I don't get the return echo on myself. And away we go. Alright, so I've taken a nice long break for the quick minute and am going to do my best to come back slow and steady, wins the race into the sport. Not looking to take any matches or anything like that for the moment. I basically took 6 months off whilst I was doing some renovations and having a grand old time. Having my second child. So I am back. Hello to whoever is watching. Welcome. You want to say hello? Say hello. That way I know who's here. But yeah, otherwise I'm just going to be doing quite a few reps for a good half an hour or so, just to get my body awake, get some blood flow to my joints, and a good old chin wag. So yeah. It is humid as hell right now, and I am sweating profusely. So this shirt is going to be a darker shade of blue by the time I'm finished, but we'll get there regardless. No one in the chat yet, but that's okay. I'm here, so I can just keep chatting away. Oh. Now, if you're watching this not live, whoop, someone just jumped in. What's going on with Devon and Sanders? What's going to be happening there? It's everyone's predictions. Send it in the chat when you see the video. Just like to see everyone's opinion. I've got mine, but you know, can't keep talking to myself about that. I might get called crazy. You know, my neighbours probably think I am anyway. So. Come doing along. If you're at home doing nothing, you're sitting on the couch, you haven't done a session, join me. Do some reps with the reacher. I'll be going for about half an hour, so it's good enough for everyone to get in a couple of reps. And if you are sitting on the couch and you're an Australian arm wrestler, well, guess what? I'm doing an extra session than you, so catching you. So here we go. Sea Hill, I think Devon's shenanigans will be too much. He's too tricky. Yeah, I do agree that Devon's got plenty of shenanigans and he is pretty tricky, but you got to remember that Sanders is also a world champion, been around the block. He hasn't faced someone that has the same game as Devon, I don't believe, but I think he's versed enough arms to kind of piece together, if not this time, the next time that they face, where he needs to be. And what's going to happen is, that's why Devon's taking the match now, as he's said in the couple of interviews that he's done, that, you know, once Sanders gets a few more years under his belt and he really solidifies his position in the sport, he'll be one tough cookie to crack. So alright, yeah, that's enough of that one for now. I should be all warmed up. Where are we? Yeah, let's go with this one. Let's go with this one instead. Thanks, Sea Hill Shenanigan. See your shenanigans comment. Oh, Josh James. Good to see you back, Jordan. Mate, I'm trying. Nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. I'll be trying to do more and more, but as I've said earlier, I'm not keen to jump into things too fast and basically lose my interest again. So just do what I can and you know, try and get a little bit more vocal. Yeah. Josh, you got any questions? How you been travelling, dude? What's been happening out there in the wide world of Gimpay? Sea Hill. Did you get injured or just things with life? Yeah, man, just things with life. So, had my second child with my wife, who is here. He's now 11 weeks old and absolutely massive. So I thought I'd better start training again so I can hold him. and I also did some house renovations just before he rocked up. So I've basically taken 6 months off and regained some motivation now to get back into it. And yeah, here I am. Josh James, Gold Coast Powerhouse vs Gimpy Grimpers Super Match Barbecue coming up on the 11th. Well, sorry man, I won't be able to be there. I have my daughter's birthday on that very same day. We're doing a barbecue for her, so if you want to ditch that barbecue, which sounds kind of average, more than welcome to come. What did everyone think about East versus West? What was the main highlight for those in the chat? Ooh, we've got 5 people in the chat now, so come say g'day. Let me know who's watching. Love to know. Love to say hello. Hey. Oh, that poor liver is in the chat. Hopefully you're surviving. That's definitely not happening.
I'm going. It feels like a sauna out here.
Yeah, it is definitely a sauna out here. My wife's just jumped out for 5 minutes and realised how hot it is, and I am literally like sweating everywhere. So I will be back inside in like half an hour. Andy and I are not confirmed for Garage Wars. I am as far from that as possible. I don't think I would crack the top 10 right now, so I will say well away from everyone, including the lovely Andy. As much as I love him, he would be a little bit too much for me right now. Anyone got anything to say about East versus West and all the things that went on there? Oh, ooh. It's a perfect weight for my cup, but I have absolutely no wrist rise at the moment, so my wrist was slowly just dumping down then when I was trying to do those reps. That was horrendous. Alright, back to 3 people, but you know, 3's better than none. Whoa. Where am I going? That's right, I'm top rolling, aren't I? Let's go around there. Back up through there. If you are joining in, feel free to jump out into your gym, chuck in a couple of reps with me. If you can do more reps consistently, then let me know that I'm slacking off, and I'll try and do some more. No, but Mr. Liver, I'm definitely not in a shape to face Andy. Andy has been very dedicated for you know, all of probably the last 2 years since COVID disappeared, and he's on a very good trajectory to where he will get where he wants to be sooner than I think he realises, and anything's possible from there, I guess. He's just got to make sure that he sticks to his own game plan and doesn't follow everyone else's. Ooh, that elbow. Also, if you're in the market for a good strap, nice big loop, nice soft, comfortable line straps, get the guys up, hit Leo up. He is fantastic at what he does, and he'll help you out. Line straps, only strap I use now. Ooh, that's heavy. That's heavy. I can do it like something. Oh, there we go. Oh, found it. So I've done, I think this will be my 5th training session since coming back, and I'm gonna say I feel pretty shit. Definitely, mamma mia, good to see you. No, I don't train the way Devon does with the belt. I do have one of Devon's belts though, funny enough. One of Devon's personalised arm wrestling straps. No, I really like the soft loop. I think it does pretty much everything that I need to. It's long enough that I can manipulate it around my hand, and I get really good use out of it. I love it. It's nice and soft, and I know that it's not gonna, slip off. My knot that I tie at one end isn't gonna snap on me. It's literally double stitched, big heavy D-ring. It's not gonna slap me in the face. As long as my cable doesn't break, I should be fine. But how are you, Mamma Mia? Because here I go again. My, it really hurts. Yeah, don't ask me to sing, alright? Anything major been happening in the arm wrestling world that you guys want to chat about? Feel free to sing out. I am just ripping away whilst I wait for a conversation. And at the moment, Mamma Mia, I think you're the conversation starter, so feel free to keep on sending some chats in. Lucky! Man, I wish I could agree with you. It's funny, I got sent a screenshot of a comment from Facebook that said I think Jordan should forget about his kids and wife and start training again so he can beat LeBron. I'm like, whoa, don't need that. No, thank you. I don't think I could ever get there, so, I appreciate the support from whoever that was, but not me. Lucky, I think you're an okay arm wrestler too. You just need to learn. You've just been in the sport a little bit too little. Too little at the moment, but it's okay. You'll get bigger. I really like this strap to be like super tight on my hand. That's better. Whoa. Yeah, Mamma Mia, I'm trying to get back on YouTube. It's not something I enjoy doing, but I think me doing this is something a little bit different that no one else does, and it's probably something that I like doing more so than not, just so that I'm not out here repping by myself. I'm pretty boring with my training for the most part, but I like to still feel like I'm not alone. And if I can start back slowly by doing this, then, you know, perhaps I'll give someone else the motivation to come back and start training a little bit more too. Predictions on John versus Dennis. If Dennis is as strong as he looks on YouTube, I see it going bad for John, especially after the way John's been sick lately, etc. I think whenever you are sick, it has an ongoing effect for a good couple of weeks, and I think it's only like 3 weeks away until their match. So it's not great for John to be getting over a sickness now and be, you know, really trying to focus on A, recovery from a loss from Irakli in a compromised position, and then B, trying to prepare for someone that's making their comeback and really wants to basically step over you to get a better match. So I'm sure Dennis is going to come in red hot and firing all needles. Lucky you are still learning, and learning is a very good thing to do, because I'm still learning and I still need to learn more. So, but top roll's where it's at. Alright, stay with top roll, believe me. Dear Catherine style. I think this is what my first comp's going to look like, basically. That's the way I'm feeling anyway, whenever that may be. Oh, I forgot how sore you could get from coming back. Remind me not to do that again, guys, alright? If you see me not doing anything for a couple of weeks, just start commenting saying, "Don't give up, it hurts more when you come back." Oh. But what's your prediction, Mamma Mia? What's your prediction on John and Dennis? Hit us up with some info. Who's going to win? Lachlan Carpenter or Brett Coots? If you know Australian arm wrestling, give me your insights. Oh, jeez. Right. I think we need to go back to top roll. That's starting to get away from me. Okay. Yeah, I think everyone's pretty much in the same boat. Even John, I saw on Jake's channel saying, you know, he thinks it's going to go 6-0 either way. Either John's going to hit a comfortable spot where he feels like he can't be beaten, or Dennis is going to just be too strong and make John feel like a little girl again. So, and you got to remember, Dennis is coming to really hunt revenge on a couple of losses that he's faced. And Dennis isn't anywhere as big as he used to be, so it's all up in the air as to what's really going to happen when they hit the table, and can't wait to see what actually does happen, because it's going to be interesting. There we go, that's been our top roll position. So, Mamma Mia, are you just a fan of the sport? Or you jump in as well? See you in all the chats. We're just never paying attention enough to see if anyone's asked you that before. So let me know. And where did Lavan's liver go? You died already, mate. Jeez, that was short-lived. We were expecting to get a couple more years out of you. Don't die now. You gotta make it to Hermes. Oh, jeez. One thing I've definitely noticed since doing these last couple sessions, I have no endurance whatsoever. That muscle endurance is gone. I used to be known for my endurance, and now it's like I'm trying to bloody feel like a beginner in water. You know how you can tread water for a good couple of seconds, and then as you go down, you're like, oh no, this is bad. Yeah, that's how I'm starting to feel like consistently. So, just trying to get these reps out. That way, my body gets used to almost going to failure, but not failing itself and being completely shit. Ah, that's all good, dude. Mamma mia. More respect. Stay with it, dude. If you're just starting out and you're calling yourself an amateur, that's good. Because just like Lockie, you've got plenty to learn. He's young in the sport too, but he's made waves already. Don't underestimate your ability if you commit yourself to training, alright? It took me, how long was it? It took me 3 years to get my first title. And that was when sport didn't have so many people. It's probably going to be like 4 or 5 years now that people kind of need to get to where they're beating the guys that are already committed to it. So, except for those, genetic freaks that pop up. So, make sure you keep with it, dude. And the Newcastle club, from all things that I can see online, looks like a great club. Jacob's got you all in good hands. And if you've got a question, you're always more than welcome to ask on here. If I can't answer it simply enough on here, then hit me up on Messenger and I'll try and explain it a little bit better for you. Alright? I want to get back to my old days if I can, where I go around and do some seminars and stuff like that, but that's a long way away. That's a long way away. I think there's a lot of value that I can give a lot of the guys out there. It's just about me getting back into it enough that I can actually train with a club and not die. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I think I'm going to grab a grinder because I've got a high pulley attachment. The angle I'm going on, I don't know if you can hear it when I'm going. It's just rubbing against the steel end of my pulley. It's annoying the hell out of me. I might just grind that off and then change it. Put a new plate on it or something. Chuck an extra bolt in so it doesn't wobble apart. Might be the go. Anyone got any adjustable height pulleys that they're wanting to sell? Let me know. Now the one thing that I never had really any good form on is my left top roll, but I've got to change that. At least I've got to have pronation to protect my hook, because every time I end up going into the hook lately, I've been going fully under, supinated, and then just trying to rotate through, but my pronation always stays behind and I can't keep someone from attacking me there. So if I can apply that, I might be able to actually have some better wins on my left in that hook. But we'll see. We'll see. Alright. What else can we talk about? What else have we got to talk about, hey? Tell me more about you, Mamma Mia, if you're still in the chat. What's your, who's your goals for this year? Who are you aiming to beat? Who are you gunning for? What's the overall goal that you're trying to get to? Tell me more. And whoever else just dropped in, howdy. Come say hello. I'm just having a chat, doing some reps, and trying to basically not be a shit. I've had 6 months off and I'm feeling it really bad. So no, man, there's definitely you know, average looking guys. There's dads in their 50s that are, you know, come from other walks of life that, you know, are just trying to have something to jump into. If you're close to any of the clubs, I highly recommend jumping in and just having a go. Go for it. Mamma Mia, I probably won't, man. I've got a dinner to go to tonight, and I'll be signing off in about 15 minutes. So, unfortunate, dude, but hopefully I'll be back on in no time, within the next week or so, and we can chat again. But I'm going to call you Ripen GT. Whereabouts are you? Where are you? Close to any major city or whatever. It's always interesting to get started. If you have a good club around you, it's really easy. Everyone's very welcoming in this sport and very open with knowledge and things like that. So tell me where you are. Maybe I can help you get set up with someone that you know. If not, there's always Armbet that you can jump on. The platform was designed by Devon that shows you where people near you are that have arm wrestling experience or wanting to get into arm wrestling just like you. It's a very easy, accessible sport to get into. But Ripen GT, where are you? Whew, sweat. It's humid as hell. It's Australia in the middle of summer, and I'm out on my back deck arm wrestling a band. Whew. I'm clever. Oh, on the Goldie? Easy, mate. Why haven't you gotten here already? Mate, look up the Powerhouse Gold Coast Arm Wrestling Club. The guys down there are absolutely amazing. I believe they are having, just earlier in the chat, if you scroll up, Josh James said that the Gympie Club's going against the Gold Coast Club on the 11th of Feb. I think they're going to have a bit of a barbecue and whatever around that. Might be the perfect opportunity for you to try, come down and have a go. I won't be there because it's my daughter's birthday, but all the guys there are so welcoming. They've got a great culture down there. Look up the Gold Coast Powerhouse Arm Wrestling Club, and man, the world's your oyster from there. I believe they have like weekly training on like Wednesdays and Saturdays. So don't be afraid to jump in, man. It's one of the hardest things to want to go into. Like my brother personally paid me $50 to go to someone's house to try arm wrestling because he'd already been doing it and I wasn't interested at all. And here I am nearly 9 years later, fully into the sport. I've traveled around the world for it. It's something that can take you to different places that you didn't think. And at the same time, if you're just looking for a cool bunch of guys to get around, a lot of the clubs have a great culture, and you'll find those guys that are like-minded like you, that you can click with and have a great bunch of guys to chat with on a weekly basis that you know, just isn't your normal thing. So, mate, I started out 74 kilos, and I just gotten out of cast from breaking my right wrist 2 weeks before I tried it. So, no excuse. I expect to see you down there, and message the guys. Like, that is my start story. I had absolutely no wrist strength whatsoever in my right hand, and it hasn't stopped me one bit. It took me 3 years to get to my first title and really be known as one of the best in Australia, and I've only wanted to continue that, but it's just about jumping in, dude. I never thought I'd do arm wrestling either, especially, you know, with a broken wrist. My physiotherapist at the time, after I, you know, got out of the cast, said, "Oh, I'm going to arm wrestling at the moment," and she looked at me like, "Oh my gosh, you're gonna hurt yourself again." She's like, "Do you know what you're doing?" I was like, "No," but the people around me did, so they kept me safe, and I learned all these great exercises to strengthen my hand and wrist, and I'm now, you know, well, not right now, I've been known as the hand control king. So, then just jump in. Don't be afraid. It's yeah, I think it'll be one of the one of the greatest decisions you'll make this year. All right. What got you looking at the sport? How'd you find out about the Gold Coast comp that you went to? Was that the super matches that they had at like one of the pubs down on the Goldie? Who else is in the chat? We've got a couple of extra people here. I know I'm one of them, but you know, there's 3 here, so Ripe and GT isn't the only person here. Who else is in the chat? Say hi. Let me talk to you. Oh, also, Ripe and GT, if you're worried about, if you're a family man, I know you said you got a dad bod, so likelihood is you've got a kid or two, maybe 7, who knows. A lot of the training sessions on the Gold Coast I held at Damien Leading Park on the Saturday. There's a nice playground there. If your missus wants to come down, you can try it out. You can get them on the playground for a little bit whilst you have a go, see if you like it or not. I think you can go from there. Also, if you you know, if you work in Brisbane or something like that, or your Saturday doesn't work and you want to come into the city for a session on Wednesday nights, Bayside Krakens train at New Farm Park. Also a good spot for the kids to run around, kick a ball, whatever. So. If you've been watching it for 3 years, you've wasted 3 years. Jump in already. You've got a great club right next to you. Come and give it a go. Just remember, if you're worried about being a watcher or a participator, the thing is that not everyone wants to have a national title or is gunning for world champion. A lot of the guys are really just happy to progress, feel good, get some exercise in, and have great guys to chat around with. So you'll be adding to that if you jump in. And what's the worst that can happen if you do try it? It's not like we're going to break your arm. It's just, you know, everyone's really safe and understanding when you're first starting, and there'll be someone there to guide you through your first, you know, couple of sessions that'll keep you safe as, and then it's up to you from there to make sure that you're, you know, if you're in it, you're in it. If not, doesn't matter, man. You can just go back to watching, commenting, chatting with me. We're all pretty chill if you can't tell. Alright, just giving everyone a 5-7 minute heads up that I will be heading off. I've got a dinner to go to tonight. I need to stop sweating and have a shower. As you can tell, I probably haven't been working as hard as some are at the moment out in the big wide world, but it is very hot and humid in Queensland, Australia at the moment, and I am feeling the brunt of it right now. I can get a little draft at times on my feet from my back deck door, and that's about all I'm getting. So there is like no breeze around whatsoever, and usually this is a really nice breezy place. That's why I set up here, so that I can train. But yeah. Thanks, mate. Hopefully I can see you in the chat another time, alright? Just saw a wasp. Not biting me today. Too fast. That's not fast. Oh, that hurt. Shouldn't have done that. Anyway. Whew. Alright. Sweating hard. Oh my gosh. In my eyes. Whew. It's hot in the city. Hot in the city tonight. Alright. Oh my gosh. My Wi-Fi's decided to kick out on me. That's why you set up on data. Oh, there's no internet. Well, that's just silly. Poor signal strength. Oh well. Oh, Silver Fox. Mate, looking in the mirror. How you going, Silver Fox? Is it true what they said about arm wrestlers? That their sweat glands are really big? Mate, I don't know, but if you can't tell, I sweat a lot, so I'm going to say that it's probably true. Yep. I am definitely sweating pretty hard right now. Silver Fox, good to see you. Hear from you. What's been happening? How you been? What's got your interest in the world of arm wrestling at the moment? I'm only going to be around for about another 5 minutes, so throw in a chat and say good day. Thanks for joining, by the way. Anyone else that does want to watch, say hello. Oh. Oh. I don't want to miss a comment. I had my other phone, Silver Fox. It was being really technical the whole time. I had my other phone here, ready to read comments, and now I've got to look back at the screen every 5 seconds because otherwise it goes and disappears on me. Alright, there we go. I think we've got the live chat up now. No, it's disappeared again. Damn. Jeez. Let's see if my other one wants to work. I just don't want there to be a chat and not know about it. I feel bad. Ah. Ooh. That ain't her elbow. Alright. Last couple of reps, y'all, and I will probably head out, but that's okay. If someone wants to say hello, still say hello. I'll say hello back as long as I see it. I'm hoping to continue the reps with Reacher. The title is just clickbait. Arm wrestling is a thing, by the way. Thought I'd answer that question by now, but just popped into my head that is it a thing? Apparently it is. I've only been doing it for like 9 years, so we'll just call it brain fog for now, because I can't remember how to arm wrestle too well. Being my 5th session, I think I've had 2 table times, and not the greatest. I think I was doing better in my first year of the sport than I was when I went to training. Oh, jeez. The other day. Oh. Hayden, Hobgood. Jordan 1, couch, zilch. That's how we like it, mate. As I said, I'm going to try. Just need people to chat to me as I'm training. So, Hayden, how you been going, dude? What's been crack-a-lacking? I am going to jump off very, very shortly. So, get in a quick chat, say g'day, and, oh, jeez, my arm's wearing out. I've got no endurance back left, Hayden. I think I've got like 15 kilos, and I've been working with that the whole time, and it honestly feels like 30. I'm going to say it's the humidity that's making the weight heavier, but don't think it works that way. Alright, we'll go to 50 minutes of me panting and complaining about how hot it is. Don't do that to me. Where are we? How you doing? Ah, there we are. I'm a beast. Thanks, dude. Did I answer that one already? I think I did. Jeez. Must be getting old. I'm going to call that the brain fog again, or Alzheimer's. I don't know. Whatever's coming first. Oh, we've got 40 seconds left. Let's see if we can do this for another 40 seconds, hey? Oh, nope, cannot. Oh, jeez, that hurt. Live long and prosper, my friend. The wave of strength will return. Cheers from Canada. Mate, I don't know if you've heard, but the winter down here is quite nice. It gets a little bit cold, you know, closer to 0, but that's degrees Celsius, so not too bad. But yeah, it's very hot, very, very hot, and I don't like hot. All right, 50 minutes of doing this, guys, and I think I am done for the day. I appreciate all that spent the time watching, and if you've been doing it after the live, Make sure you've been repping it out with me, not just watching me puff and pant and sweat. Reps with Reacher will return. I hope all have a amazing day, and I will see you next time once I figure out how to end this live stream again, because I always forget. Where is it? That one. No. This is gonna. I always forget, guys. Don't judge. Bam. Is it that one? Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Is that the one? I don't want to delete it. Oh, no one else might see this. Let's find out. Okay. Bye.